This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because these criminals are doing everything in their power to make sure more people don't become aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Listen, the GotBit founder was sentenced to jail yesterday, okay? He was sentenced to jail because he was manipulating the crypto market. Now, should he be held accountable for what he did? Of course he should be held accountable. But here's the thing. The SEC seems to only go after the little guy, okay? They always find resources to go get the criminal who is doing just enough so they could appear that they're doing their job. And then they said the conviction of him will show the world that manipulation will not be allowed in the United States stock market. This is absolute nonsense, okay? Every single day, they see manipulation in AMC, GME, NWBO, MULN, Quant, and they do absolutely nothing about it. And the reason why is because a majority of the victims of these crimes are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. Now, the GotBit founder, guess what he was doing? He was washing crypto. The same thing these criminals do to us every single day with AMC, GME, MULN, and you can see it right there in the data. But somehow the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI has no resources to go after these criminals right here on U.S. soil. But they actually went overseas and got this guy. They went overseas and got him and brought him back to the United States of America to hold him accountable for his crimes, so they could have the appearance of doing their job. And more than likely, 1% has lost money because of him, and that's why they went after him. Because we all know by now, if we have learned nothing over the last 5 years, is you are not allowed to rob 1%ers. If you rob 1%ers, the long hand of the law will find you. If you rob retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, the long arm of the law will never be found. It will never appear, because the DOJ, the SEC, and the FBI practice willful blindness when the victims of the fraud are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. And here's the other crazy part. The founder of GotBit was charged. 2 of his directors were charged. But guess who wasn't charged? The people who actually made money from his washing services. Because what he would do, he would advertise his washing services to cryptocurrencies and to companies, and they would hire him to wash their cryptocurrency to push the price up or push the price down. So the ones who actually made the real money off of his illegal services, off his washing services, they are not arrested. They are not in jail. They are not indicted. Make that make sense. That you were locking up the facilitator, but the ones who actually benefited from the criminal behavior, these guys are not indicted. The bottom line is this. In the United States of America, if you are a 1%er and you do crimes that don't affect other 1%ers, you can really do it with no real consequences. I mean, that's really the bottom line. and it's horrible. And I don't understand how the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI can look at themselves in the mirror every day and allow this level of corruption to go on in the United States stock market and then claim that they protect the laws of the United States of America. Absolutely crazy to me. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think if the GotBit founder only robbed retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, do you think they would have went overseas to pick him up? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.